hope you're well. Welcome to another video. Yeah, I thought we'd do a couple of things today. Talk about what's going on around me, because there have been some strange developments, I'll tell you. Some poltergeist activity, stuff like that. I call it poltergeist activity, but I know who it is. So I think I do anyway. So I thought we'd do that. I've got an offer to talk about for you as well, and some new developments with my business that you may be interested in, especially those of you who are interested in the healing as a course, but it's not exactly going to be course. It'll be in a slightly different form. And if any of you are wanting to get in connection with your angels or spirit guides around you. So we'll talk about that in a moment though. Then I thought we'd do some channeling and see what's going on. I had something said to me last night which was a little bit disturbing, and I know something big is coming this week. We are on Wednesday already, but it's not over till it's over on Sunday evening. So we'll see what happens. But spirit timing can be off, as we know. So yeah. Right, so let's get started. So what has been happening with me? Well, some very strange developments. I do have my brother and me. I did ship all of my family out in spirit, because I'm sorry, but I am seeing someone over there. The things that have been going on over there at night, and I mean when I've gone to bed, through the day, everything. The traffic in here, spirit traffic, is phenomenal, and lots of things happening, lots of things moving. And I have been going through, when I did that live for the members, which I did say I was going to do, but I have been in again. I was going to do it again. I've been in since hearing about my brother dying, and it was only the end of April when my mother died. It's been horrendous. So the tsunami of emotions that my guide said to you when I channeled on that live members chat, that I would feel, well, I'm feeling it again, but it's like a double S. So it's been pretty interesting. They've come back in again, most of them, and some of them are still outside because I'm a bit afraid. There was a lot of shouting and screaming. Get out. You've got to remember that I see spirits around me like I would see you, if you were next to me. So it becomes a different sort of thing. It's some will see them, are able to keep people at bay, but unfortunately, despite my grounding, despite my techniques, everything, and despite the angels, the men in black around me, I can't keep everybody out. They gravitate towards me for some reason. So I can't keep them out. They keep them out, they pull them out, everything, and they are my protection. I told you to get lost. Sorry, this is my main character. Standing right here. Let me know if you ever see anything. So anyway, I've been going through a lot of emotions, and some of them have not been pleasant, mostly anger, mostly frustration. But I am definitely going through another awakening and a healing. My life has been a series of, I think I said it in one of my previous videos, well, it's felt like attack more than anything. Removals, should we say? I've used other words, but I shall be polite on here and say too many things have been removed out of my life, in my opinion, but there you go. So it's facilitated a healing that's going on. And I haven't been one for forgiving, which I know some of you are all about that. And when you're this angry, it's very difficult to get into that position. I'm slowly getting there, but there are some things I can't at the moment. but that's my healing process. So please don't criticize me for that. That is my healing process, and that's what people have to go through. It's what I am going through at the moment. But I have been able to talk to my brother, which I didn't expect to do. I had to go through a lot of angry feelings first, but I have just spent the morning revamping my website, changing everything round with his help. So that's how good it gets for me. To be able to do that is phenomenal, and for that I've been trying to express gratitude to try and change things around, but it's been very difficult. So for that I am grateful. The rest not so much, but sorry, I can see in the glass cabinet here, and I can see somebody here in the front here, and I can see their face, everything. So let me know if you see anything on the TV, especially the window, and a lot of activity out that window and on the TV here, thanks to Sky Glass. Anyway, oh, if any of you have seen the advert for Sky Glass in the cinema, my son's friend from school, with the long red hair, my son's friend from school, she's brilliant. She is a fantastic little actress. So yeah, anyway, she's on the advert if I didn't say first. Anyway, so that has been really interesting. He's been really helpful because he was in sales. He did, for millions of pounds and stuff like that, for computers and stuff. So he has really helped me. So you will see a massive change on my website. I've got rid of a lot of things, narrowed it down, changed some pictures that he thought were, in his words, and this is how this is my brother all over. He said the word low end, so I had to change that. Did you hear the term? You heard the term, low end. So I have a feeling he might be over there. It's just kind of crazy because, we were estranged, but it's healing, and that's what healing is all about. It's very, I've had to get rid of a lot of emotions. Anger is phenomenal anger. Anyway, the only thing good about that is it stops me having so many fits when I'm angry or anxious, because my brain is occupied and it can't start messing with my movements. So there you go. But yeah, so it's healing. I'm going through a healing process and an awakening. So and I did talk about on the previous video about my guides want me to work more with the angels. I didn't even have it on my website. I had no idea I was going to do this. It was just coming out my mouth and channeling. I've now had to put it on the website because he insists. So they want, if you're interested in angel coaching, which basically means that I would help you uncover your life purpose. It's a little bit different to the psychic development. It's all connected with angels and angelic forms, entities, energies. Oh, they're giving me more information here. Colors, rays. There's going to be meditation in it. There's going to be uncovering your life purpose, getting you to give angel readings. And we will also be doing work with the nature angels and connecting with them, grounding the light to help heal situations, a lot of healing. There's going to be an awful lot of healing because I'm going to be, those people who are interested in my healing course, this is it. It's going to come in the form of coaching, and it's basically to get you to heal with the angels in your own way. You will be drawing your own symbols, using your own energy, because unfortunately I was told that if I went out and did a course for this, I would have to maintain the energy that you worked from. So I would be doing that while I was still alive, and I'd be doing it after. So, which they weren't keen on. So they explained that to me. And I've been told that when I send out the Men in Black, the MIBs, to help people, which I do all the time. I can't help it. I won't pass somebody in the street and I go, oh, can you please help? And it's taking some of my energy. So, which is fair enough. I can do, obviously I can do that. But do you see what I mean? If it started going to lots of people, it would be. So it's a case of getting you to use your own healing abilities, and my energy would be kicking you off with that, okay? And the angels would assist you in your healing. That's what I'm told, and I've got to do as I'm told. I'm learning to do as I'm told. Because, yeah, for my health, for everything. So that's how it would work. You would be working with your angels. So if you're very interested in that, I don't know why I had to say very interested in that. I know some of you really wanted to know how to heal, to help you set up a spiritual business, give readings, work with nature angels, do all sorts of things connected with angels, learning about the angels, communicating with the archangels, the seraphim, all of the other angels that are there that don't get talked about. Yeah. They're giving me more information. Gods, goddesses, that kind of thing. They're all angelic realms, I'm being told. They're all that other people who are sent in, becoming a channel, angelic channel, and angelic healer. So if you're interested in that, I can have you drawing your own symbols and uncovering your life purpose, empowering you through it. And we can do that today. So transform your life. So please check out the website. The links will be in the description above on the card that comes over as well, and I'll put it at the end of the video. Psychic development coaching is still there. That does everything as well. I do have an offer at the moment on the angel coaching. It's an introductory offer, so check that out. And if you're a member of this channel from Centaurus up, you get a further discount, but that's limited, and it's a limited time as well. So please check it out. Okay. Oh, and on the psychic development coaching, you can do that over a 2 installment payment if you want as well, because you've got to sign up for so many sessions, okay? Because that's the way coaching works, okay? It's commitment. It's investing in you and a commitment. So now that's out of the way. So there's a lot of activity over there, and I've had a lot. If I'm staring at, I'm sorry, I'm seeing like 4 people. I've had things moving. Yesterday I was shouting at them, and I mean I was shouting at them like a mad woman. God knows what the man upstairs thinks, if you can hear me. So embarrassing. But I don't get out, man. Why is this not? Whoa. Since you've come, it's been hell. I've had the life from hell. Never mind the holiday from hell and the comedy program and all that kind of thing. And they just stand there and keep doing their job. Just looking around for these orbs. Okay, so but yesterday it got to a point. Now my son, well, I put my sunglasses on there. I'm terrible for putting junk on my bookshelves. As you can see, I've got loads of books. If they're non-fiction, I read them. If they're not, no, I don't read them. So I write. I don't read anyone else's book at the moment, especially when I'm not writing. When I'm not writing, when I am writing. So I've got glasses on there. All of a sudden, I'm standing shouting. And they were the broken ones, actually. All of a sudden, they just flew off the bookshelf and hit the floor, because they're always showing me with either their sunglasses on, but it's a lot of glasses at the moment. It means I'm not seeing. And I had a very odd experience. I have dry eyes at the moment. I put a lot of drops in for them, and but I went to bed and I remember thinking my eyes are so dry, and I'm not sure I can open them properly. And I don't know if I was just falling to sleep or what, but I remember everything. Now, my eyes, obviously it's dark when your eyes are closed, But then it went dark and I thought, oh my goodness, what's that? So, and they're trying to show me that I'm not seeing. I'm blind to something I'm not seeing. So if you see, if you keep getting references to glasses or anything like that, apart from obviously you need your eyes checked maybe, but spiritually wise, it can mean that you're not seeing something, you're not grasping something. And I am having to do a reinventory of my life and go through it, because it's definitely an awakening. And that's something we can look at in all the coaching as well, so if you have problems with that. And yes, what else has happened? Yeah, I came in this morning. I'd been working in my room when I was getting ready. Why is it got a funny colour in? The light's gone funny, but it hasn't changed outside. All sorts of weird things happening. Weird things. Anyway, so it might be. Oh, it's got brighter. Oh, it might be just the light. I'm checking at the moment because so many things are happening. And the plates just crash moved like that when I came in from there. I thought, here we go again. So yes, we've had things fall over, things move. Last night I got into bed and we'd had a Chinese takeaway, and I'd left the bag. Actually left it on the floor. I don't know why I did that, but I did, and it's because it's rubbish and I wanted to take it out in the morning. And sorry, somebody's walking around there. What are you showing me? Plate. Oh, I don't know. Clearing something off the plate. I don't know. I don't know what that. They showing me a plate and doing. If you want to do any dishes, feel free. So it was piled high, and I'm lying there, and I mean I'd left it there. Yeah, I've gone to bed and I'm lying in bed and I have one headphone in and I'm listening to Benedict Cumberbatch, Sherlock Holmes stories, the ones that were rediscovered. Somebody else has written them, John Taylor, I think it is. And I listen to it every night and I just love it. And I was quite comfortable having I just heard something go over. And I thought, I'm not going in there. I just don't want to go in there. So I left it, and my son came in first this morning. I said, anything falling off? And then, yeah, no, on the floor, all the plastic containers, out the bag, everything bottled. Because I had a bit of rubbish there last night. Well, it's his job to take it out. Not mine, and it was dark, so no. So yes, that happened, and I keep hearing noises in the bathroom, and looking down the bottom of my bed is a bit of a trial, I have to say, because I've been so angry. I didn't want to look. So many people walking around and trying to get my attention, and my guy trying to sit on the end of the bed the other night, and I was like, get off, get away, you betrayed me, you didn't tell me. They won't tell you if it's not right. I talked about that in the, they won't tell you certain things. But of course, if you're saying them like I do, which some of you may well do in the future, you get to see them as people, and you think, well, you're betraying me. You're here. It's very difficult to see them as anything. Was that fly? No. Some little black thing went up the bookshelf there behind the camera. You wouldn't believe I saged. It all got worse after I saged. So anyway, oh my God, where is that? It's almost like they're all watching. No, he isn't. He's looking for Hobbs. I have to tell you, I want you to experience it. I know some of you have seen the Men in Black now, which is absolutely phenomenal because they don't really show themselves. And it's frustrating to me because I'm saying all of this. But the other thing I've been experiencing a lot of is, sorry if I'm looking away, it's just there's always something going on over there if I'm here. Okay. So, another mediums will tell you this. You can be lying down in bed, you can be in another room, whatever, but you can see what's going on outside, in another room, whatever, with your eyes closed. And or the room that you're in, you can see what's going on if you've got your eyes closed. I kept seeing my mother walk up past the window here. Well, I didn't know who it was at first. Oh, that's just the kettle from before it does that. Well, I'd say that, but there's a lot of energy around it, so I don't know. All right, to confirm it was my mum. Going past here, she's in her work clothes. She used to have work clothes, which means she wants to get lots of things sorted out. And I suppose spiritually it's to show me that I need to sort myself out and, work on myself. So coming past here with a bunch of white daisies, which I've looked up and does mean about purity. It is a mother thing, it's like connected to Virgin Mary, that kind of thing, but purity and so purification. So I'm getting rid of a lot of, I'm detoxing basically. So that light is weird when it does. So yes, wondering, I'm sorry, I'm distracted because there is so much activity. I'm attracting more than I think, I'm being told. There's been a lot of people spying on you. Oh, make yourself clear. That's what I say. So anyway, lots going on. So I could see that. I saw somebody, a lot of military people around me last night. And we're talking US Army Air Corps. All in the full uniform. The brown, the uniform. Very small. And lots of military, always military. I closed my eyes and I can see all these people, not just standing in the field or whatever, but a lot of people in World War II. And I saw Winston Churchill standing somewhere and he was just looking at me like that. I think he's a symbol of endurance as well for me. So, but yeah, he comes in regularly. There you go. Confirmation. Go on, do something wild. My brother said, oh, I'll throw a few plates around for you. Go on then. Oh, he's not here. Go on, throw some stuff. Because they won't perform. Don't perform. They just start looking for orbs, which is clearly a really, really important job because they do it religiously. So, okay. Now I've told you about that, let's do some channeling and see what we can get. Now I want to look at the cards. I love that. I keep getting this card, which is Little Red Riding Hood. But have you seen the wolf? I keep going into the forest. This red is for passion, but it's also about being stalked. So, yeah, definitely I have some strange things happen, as you know. I keep getting the Little Mermaid. Okay, but what does this mean for the world, for everyone? Something's been illuminated. I got it. Something's been illuminated this week. Somebody else. Something's being illuminated from the sea, always from the sea. Another drone attack's coming. A bigger one than usual. All right, okay. A murder suspect will be found guilty. Is that Susan Letby? Will be found guilty on all counts. If you're in the US, I don't know if you know about that. The nurse who has been on trial for deaths of babies, nurse. So I'm just giving the information as it is. New growth chemicals found, growth hormone chemicals found in food. That's Jack and the Beanstalk. Creating deformed plants without nutrients. They've been going on about food for a long time. I can say them, but they just tried to tell me about the Amazonian rainforests coming down. I said, well, yeah, people know about that. It's in the news. And then I went, right, we'll see what else we've got. It's like they've got a clipboard. They're showing me a clipboard with all the, right, what's next? Which is fantastic. Something about growth hormones, something in medication, growth hormones, something about growth hormones in food that's causing abnormalities, bad fruit, bad food. It's going to be stopped. There's remember, I have trouble remembering everything when I'm channeling it out because I have to be focused on this. Harmful rays from the sunlight. There are going to be new gamma rays. Are going to be more radio blackouts because of solar flares. This is coming this week. It's coming this week. Okay. One more of these, apparently. It's going to be a very harsh winter, apparently. Snow Queen. Right, I'm saying the owl. It reminds me of Harry Potter and the messages. There's going to be lots of messages flying in formation around the world in a rectangle. US, South America, UFO, Germany. Well, that's not a rectangle, is it? UK. That's not a rectangle. Amsterdam. They messed up Amsterdam. I wonder why they did that. They don't do anything by accident, trust me. Oh, look what I've got on the bottom. Evil Queen. Is that me and Raj? Oh, look at that. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so we've got a Snow Queen and the Evil Queen. What's that all about then? Warning, danger, Will Robinson. It's coming, whether you think it or not, it's coming. All right, I'm hearing the roar of the ocean. Huge wave. They keep showing me San Francisco. They keep showing me San Francisco, the San Francisco Bridge. I've seen that on the wall. Show me that on the wall. San Francisco Bridge. San Francisco Bay. Yeah. Will be affected the area. Now, I know there was a warning not so long ago, a tsunami, but in Alaska, dawn warning, there's something earthquake. I keep getting that information coming through. But, you know, timelines can be changed. So just by talking about it can change it. So that's what I've got again. But it keeps coming up for some reason. This timeline keeps coming back. I don't know if they're drilling or they're fracking or something in that area. But they're or doing something. But it keeps coming back onto the timeline. So I don't know. That's what I'm getting for that. Okay, we'll go into the tarot here. Don't know, the Evil Queen. Lady in Red. I don't know. They're not giving me any more information on that. Right, Emerald City. I saw that as Moscow. Murder and attacks on Moscow. Wagner builds his army. Time will tell. Moscow will fall. It will fall. 2 to 3 weeks there will be action taken. Moscow will fall, an army waits to take it. Approximately 1 year to 2, it would be taken. Advances made by the Ukrainian army, and Wagner will, it's going to be in a state. The might of Russia will be over. Peace will reign again. Oh, okay, the man himself is here. Wonderful. Thank you, Sir Winston Churchill. So this battle will be fought and won. It's all because they're trying to stop World War III from erupting. So, okay. That's one timeline for. Of course, we can come off timelines. Other ones can be created. So, okay. I'm still worried about this bomb. Okay, so Page of Swords are being watched, spying. More Chinese spy balloons will be found across the world. Also seeing those, like the obelisk things that people were putting up. And they thought they were to do with from aliens or whatever. There's going to be some more of them. There's going to be 2 more of them going up. It's coming from the sea. We are being watched from the sea. We are being observed from the sea. UFO. And some of us are being observed on this channel. We're being watched on what we're doing by the watchers. Something definitely illuminated at night, something coming in at night, another storm, another tower moment for the world. Something is falling, something is breaking down. Now, we had a skirmish with the bank yesterday. Barclays went down. My son couldn't use the cards on Barclays at all. And I'm a little bit worried, actually, that it's been hacked. But I think it's going to be more of that. Definitely more of hacking going on. It's getting easier for people to do for some reason. AI maybe, I don't know, but it's getting easier for people to do. So guard your information because it's going to be easier. And when this blackout happens with the solar flares that's coming in, 2 to 6 weeks, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be easy for them to go in then. That I'm just saying it as I'm getting it. But this basically, the whole country went down with Barclays and nobody could pay for anything. They're all being declined. My son was worried sick, didn't know why, because money in the account, everything. Went to the bank. He was at work, went to the bank, and there were about 10 people in there for the same thing. So it's nationwide. Sorry, we can't do anything until it's sorted. And I eventually got an apology from them. They didn't know what had happened. So I've got the information that's going to happen. More financial hacking going on. NatWest, Lloyds, all of the banks around the world, there's going to be, it's all coming down. That's all I'm getting. It's all coming down. Guide your information. Wow, one more. Yeah, big change coming in. There's something big coming this week. I've already been told. Another tower moment, another pulling down, another shock wave. I have heard of a death of somebody big, but I don't know who it is. They're not telling me, and I don't want to know. I certainly don't want to know that. But it's somebody in the public eye who holds a high position of authority. That's all I know. And it's going to be a shock and a half. Not expected. I don't like giving information like that out, but I'm giving that information out because it's going to cause eruptions and a course of something happening at night, whatever it is. I don't know if it's unexpected. Right, that's enough. They don't want anymore. But we are being watched. What we're doing here, we're being watched. Watchers are out there. Three of Cups, Alice in Wonderland. I always think of that. Always looks like Alice in Wonderland, that one. Because obviously it's the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. I don't know why I had to say that. Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter is important here. So, in connection with that. So yes, that was the bit of channeling. So I'm going to leave it there. If you would like to subscribe to this channel, please consider doing so, because it helps me keep doing these videos and actually, helping people with all these channelings and coachings and what have you. So yeah, please think about subscribing and get this message out to everyone. Here's somebody sitting on my chair over there. So yes. And if you'd like some angel coaching and the introductory offer, if you want to know more, you can contact me direct. But if you want to learn about healing, and as I've said, talked about the healing, how I can teach you to do that, set up your own business, please contact me. Everything's on the website. If you would like a healing session or a personal reading, please check the website. I have one personal reading on there now, and my brother was correct about that. I had too many different things, and I have one healing healing session package, and some of the redundant coaching packages have gone. It's all narrowed down nicely, so check that out. Thank you. And if you want to know more about my books or read them, they're currently on free at the moment on Inkit, so you can check that out as well. If you love romance, if you love mafia romance, if you love young adult romance, fantasy, the works, it's all on there. And you can join this channel. As I say, if you are on Centaurus and up, you will get a further discount on the angel coaching. I think I've covered everything. So take care of yourselves. I have done some more tarot readings on my tarot channel. I will be doing some more today. And if you want to check that out, I did one yesterday for Sagittarius, which was the road to nowhere. Why you feel like you're on that, what you need to do to get off it and on the right path. So I'm going to be doing some more of them. And I'm going to do runes. We're going to do all sorts of different readings there. I may do a collective reading on there as well for what's coming in for everybody on a sort of personal level rather than, what's happening in the world. But it will be for the collective and what the energies are around the collective at the moment. Okay, so I hope that has been of use and entertainment, and I shall see you again. And look after yourselves this week, okay? And thank you for supporting this channel. Take care of yourselves. Bye.